mo kí gbogbo ọmọ kóòtù òjíire pátápátá nílé àti lókè òkun ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ẹ̀yin ọmọ aládé ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi tẹ́ bá ti rí mi bí eléyìí bó ṣe ń lọ ní ilẹ̀ kóòtù òjíire bó ṣe ń lọ ní ilẹ̀ nàìjíríà òun ni mo mú wá fún yín pé kẹ́ tún jẹ́ kájọ wo bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o kẹ́yìn náà tún lè bá wa sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sáwọn èèyàn yín láti pe àkíyèsí wọn sí pé bó ṣe ń lọ rèé o ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ bá mi wo fídíò yìí.
As you can see, breaking new terror group Mahmuda emerges in the north central of Nigeria, kills over 15 vigilantes and other people. Now, if you have been following me on this platform, there is nothing that will happen in Nigeria that won't come to your notice, because this is where we tell you something before it comes to pass. And how do we always come to know what is about to happen? Because the information of what is happening in Nigeria is available to the security agents. Don't let anyone to deceive you. They know what is going on in Nigeria. Now, let me tell you, Nigeria is like a script. You know, if you want to act a movie, you write a script. After this, after this, after this. That is how they wrote the script of Nigeria. And they are acting the movie, but the real people are dying. But the movie has a conclusion. And that conclusion is the motive why they are acting all this movie. Now, this new terrorist group, if you have been following me just for 1 week, not even for years, just for 1 week, you will come to realize that I have been saying this, that look at new people entered Nigeria. This is where they came from. This is where they came from. And look at where they are going to come. I even mentioned that it is the middle belt they are coming. There is nothing I did not say about this new terrorist group that emerged, okay? Now, there is a big problem, okay? There is a big problem. The big problem here is that the government, both Tinubu, all these people, they are aware. They're aware of what is going on. But, you know, all these things is happening because they use religion to cover the back in the name of religion. So if you're a Muslim, it will hardly let you to react like that. It is all about the expansion of our religion now, no problem, okay? But is that so? This new terrorist group now, we make it up to 6 terrorist groups in Nigeria. We have Bakurawa, we have, there's another one, I'm forgetting the name. We now have, whether it's Mahuda now, we have ISWAP, we have Boko Haram, we have Fulani terrorists in this, just in this night. And their motive is just one. All these people you are seeing different. It's just like when they say these people are Christians. You have Pentecostal, you have Catholic, you have this, you have that, you have names of church. That is how these people are. The purpose why they are terrorizing is one. It's just one. Nigeria has been mapped out for disruption. But that disruption is not just to close down the country. It is to fold the country and unfold the new reality of Islamization. I am not going to change my words about what I'm saying because I know what I am saying. If I don't know what I'm saying, why is it that if I tell you something tomorrow it will happen? How did I get my information? This information is not confidential. This information is not a top secret. This is the information that every security agent who has gotten to the level of director or the level of lieutenant, they know what is going on in Nigeria. I speak with a lot of them. Most of them, in fact, most of them, the other one that came to my live broadcast, he still went on Arise News the other day when they were talking about the experience in the war front. How Nigeria sees ammunition from them, not giving them ammunition, while supplying ammunition to Boko Haram. Boko Haram would be intimidating them with ammunition and so on and so forth. This is the highest level of condition. And people would say, we have a president. Why is it that the president is not doing anything, he's not saying anything? Tinubu did not promise you that he's going to tackle all these things. He did not promise you that. And he told Aja Mohammed that if I ever try to fight this insecurity, they will kill me. Even the army chief of army staff, right? Yes, chief of army staff. He said that was last week now, that the issue of insecurity in Nigeria is political. There is an underlying issue. There is nothing like political. When you mention political, people will think that there is a political crisis. No, this is all about some group of people wanting to take a nation, hijack a nation. It's just it. Okay? Bringing people from all the whole world, from the Sahel, Fulani, they brought them. Oh yeah, enter, go this side, will protect you. We are living in a very dangerous time in Nigeria. And the only exit strategy is the disintegration of Nigeria. People who are still politically motivated will say, don't say that, it will not happen. But write it down, save all these videos. The only solution is that this country must be dismantled. The era of governing a country from Abuja without no decentralized power. Forget about local government and state governors you have. They don't have power. Is it not for Bara Tinubu just suspend like that? So there is a very big problem. And this big problem is going to consume everybody unless Nigeria is divided. Now let us look into the article of Sarah Reporters that says that a new terror group, Mahmuda, emerges in north-central Nigeria, kills over 15 vigilantes others. Now, this is the details of the article. It reads that a new terror group has emerged in the north-central part of Nigeria, terrorizing residents of rural communities, Sarah Reporters has gathered. Known as Mahmuda, sources said the group attacked communities around the Kainji Lake National Park at will. Mark the word, at will. The national park is located in the north-central Nigeria, spanning parts of Kwara State and Niger State. Some affected communities are in Kayama local government area and Baruten local government area. Villages in Yashikira district, both in Kwara. Out of the article. Now, this new terrorist group in the middle belt of Nigeria, take this information for free. They are not heading to the north. They are heading to Yoruba land. Okay? Forget about Kwara State is a little bit in the middle belt. These people are heading down south, and that is why everybody must wake up to defend yourself. And on my next video after this one, I'm going to talk about how to live in a country where there is no government. And I will share my experience I got when I was in Libya. That experience is going to help you a lot. So just wait for my next video after this one, okay? Now, the article continues. The sources added that the group has also taken over communities in Babana and Wawa district in Borgo local government area in Niger. Sarah Reporters learned that the militants attacked a vigilante group on Wednesday in Kamanji, killing over 15 members and villagers. They call themselves Mahmuda Group. Their leader, in a voice note, is threatening all communities. They kill and kidnap victims and also demand ransom, one of the sources said. Other sources added, the surge of insecurity in Nigeria has been a source of concern to the citizenry because of its disruptive factor to livelihood. And unfortunately, new militant groups continue to emerge and occupy the ungoverned spaces in the country. Out of the article, why will any space in Nigeria be ungoverned if this is not a deliberate act from the center? Now, there is God. This deliberate act by all these government agencies is so terrifying. It's so terrifying in the sense that they are ready, the money is there. They are ready to buy you. They are ready to buy political parties. They are ready to buy everybody that opposes them. They are ready to buy you. If you don't agree for them to buy you, they will intimidate you by all means. Now, the article continues. It reads that with the Kainji Lake National Park left unguided, the lodgers, fishermen, and hunter group take the opportunity and start enjoying the common good of the citizens for their personal gain, the source said. Now, the article continues, but let me stop reading the article here because I've taken the important things that I want you to be aware of. Okay? Now, the thing that is required for the people, as I always said, is just defend yourself. Nobody is coming to defend you. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to, help you. Every community, this one is not even to do with local government. Every community must be able to rise to the occasion of defending their land. It's so painful that while growing up, we thought Nigeria could be a very good nation. But right from that time till now, what we have seen is retrogression. What we have seen is evil. What we have seen is, something that is not even hearable. It's not something comprehensible. Like, if you see what is happening, you ask yourself, how come? How come? Is this impossible in a country? Anyway, this thing has justified that Nigeria is not a country. That Nigeria is just a business entity, like I would always say, a geographical expression. Yeah, that is what it is. If you have traveled to so many places, you will know what a nation is, what it means to be a country, what citizens is. So many Nigerians don't know the meaning of citizen when you become a citizen of a place because they have never tested it. Most Nigerians are not citizens because it is the fundamental human right that makes you citizen. Even though you were born and brought up from a place, if you were born and brought up today, like in Plateau now, 6 years or 7 years old, we were butchered because they were never a citizen once. No, they were never a citizen. I'm going to talk about how to live in a country where there is no government. Okay? The word there is no government is either there is no government totally or there is a failed government. So I said I want to share my experience with you on how I live in Libya. Okay? Now, Libya at that time was a country that there is no government at all. But there are so many questions I want to put forward, like how do they manage to sustain themselves without a government? First of all, I will admit that there are level of lawlessness in Libya. But that level of lawlessness is better than the level of the one we are having in Nigeria right now. And this is what I mean. At that time, when there is no government in Libya, you cannot invade someone's home. No, you can't. You can't come inside somebody's house. That day you will go and meet your creator. You cannot enter Libya. Those people who have bordering community in Libya, you cannot enter their community. If you are a foreigner, you can't invade their community. They will send you to your creator. Now, at that time, everybody now have their own personal security because there was no government to secure them. So everybody, they were protecting their homes, they were protecting their environment, they were protecting, including people who also come to work for them. They were protecting everything by themselves. That time, you will not see a 7-year-old boy, 10-year-old boy without gun, either pistol or AK-47. Everybody now arm themselves. Now, another thing I realized that at that time, Libya was holding everybody, like people who are managing the oil companies, who are making sure that life will be easy for them, because that time fuel is equivalent to nothing when it comes to the price, okay? It's more or less free. And they were holding them responsible. Like, if you are Commissioner of Finance, you can't do shit. I'm just using an example of Minister of Finance. You can't do shit. At that time, people who are responsible for what they are supposed to do to make life easy for people, and you fail to do it, that day, they will kill you. So they were passing judgment to anybody who don't want life to be easy for them. This is what they were doing that time. And at this moment in time that we are in Nigeria, the situation of Libya is far better than the situation of Nigeria, because I have been thinking about one thing. You see, Libyans, most of them are also they are corrupt. They are corrupt in the sense that they can aid with the helps of other mafians from other countries. They can aid illegal immigrants. They can aid so many things just for them to make money. Okay, but they cannot aid something that will hurt themselves or fellow Libyans. They can't do that, and that is what I want Nigerians to employ. You see, let me tell you the honest truth. Before this time next year, no police will see you. We're gonna ask you, what are you going to use it for? Because even the police will be looking for where to enter. As I told you before, police and military, they are not the problem of the what is it called? The terrorists we have in Nigeria. Both Mavuda, Boko Haram, Swap, Nakurawa, Fulani terror, all these people. Their problem is no longer police and military. Their problem now is vigilante. It's only vigilante group that is against them. Other people are willingly, if you see good police who is ready to fight, they will fight. If you see good soldiers who is ready to go to war front, they will go. Is that the kind of place that you want to live freely for them to continue to protect you? No. We have come to a point in Nigeria where you must know that your life depends on you, your security depends on you, anything you want to do depends on you. If you have not come to conclusion about this in your mind, you are gone, you are far behind, and Nigeria will happen to you, and no one will mercy for you. Imagine you watching me, God forbid, that someone just step into your house now and shoot you. I mean your name, everything is gone. Everything you labored for is totally gone. And no one will talk about it. You know why? They have been hearing the news. Too much news about death will make people not to value death again when people die. That is psycho conditioning. They are psycho conditioning Nigerians to believe that this is the normal way of life. Everybody must do what they learn how to do. Now, another thing, let me take you back to my experience in Libya again. Another thing I studied or what I saw in Libya is that they know how to respond to distress call. If any community, any village, any city must be able to defeat insurgents, be able to defeat terrorists, you must learn how to call everybody. You must learn how to do what? Call everybody. While I was growing up, Catholic churches in rural areas, maybe in the town also used to do it. If they ring bell like this very early in the morning, you know it is like 30 minutes to the morning mass. Everybody will start preparing. So if they can use one bell to call the whole community that there is something happening, why can't us learn something now? We should be able to learn something, okay? And that is why in my next video, I am going to tell you the importance of that bell. Every community, every village must go and buy the bell, okay? So that if you see anything come, any tension, okay, people should ring the bell. So when you ring the bell, it will be as a warning that there are people invading your community, so that everybody will just prepare and arm themselves. I was talking with someone in Benue State who told me that they had gun in their house, but when the thing started, they were not at home. They could not even rush to their home to carry gun. So there is no information that was passed across. So there must be a model where everyone can be alerted. That is one of the things I learned from Libya. There was a day because where I was washing car, if you want to work in Libya, most of them, if they give you work, they will give you house. That is the beauty of Libya. Those who have been to Libya will testify to what I'm saying, okay? If they give you house, they give you work, okay? Now, you will be working and be staying in their house. Maybe what you'll be working, you people will be sharing it equal. For example, today you work 1,000 tenants. Let me say 1,000 naira, for example. You have 500. The owner of the company have 500. So it's half. And when they discover you cheat, you are gone. They will shoot you. So everybody have their own personal security. Nobody will go to police and report you because police was not functioning. Nobody will go to court, no court, nothing. So you are your court, you are your police, you are your military, you pass judgment by yourself. That was the life. And it is called autopilot. The nation was on autopilot then. Everybody, they were just, helping themselves to move forward in good conscience. And that is where Nigeria has arrived. So you must do that. Forget everything people are telling you. I used to tell people, you have right to live. You have right to live. So you must be able to stand firm and protect yourself. Protect your community, protect your land. So now let me share this story with you. So one day, because in Libya, every car wash has even a subway where you can wash under the car, not only washing under the car, where you can change filter, okay, that oil filter. So maybe after you must have finished washing car, you change the oil filter. It's part of car wash in Libya, unlike Nigeria, where you even come to wash car, people don't know how to wash engine and change oil and do all those. I mean the gear oil or the gear post oil. So that very day, I guess someone brought one form of, it's a form of healers. We call it Desert Warrior. It's a Toyota product. So they brought it to my shop, and I noticed that the thing was not that strong. Okay, so but I was thinking that maybe they did not tight it well. I never knew it was running out. Okay, so after changing the oil, and I tried fixing it very well. It still remains like that the way I met it. So I draw the attention of the owner. Look at it. It seems this thing has spoiled. So he started provoking, like, you are the one that spoiled it. You have to replace this whole car. I said, what do you mean? Wait a minute. So I just pick up my phone and call my, we call it Budi. That is someone who owns yoga, someone who owns the place. So I call the man, they know how to answer call. Before their phone ring, they're already there. So the man just drove and asking, okay, what is going on? And one thing Libyans do is trust. They take you for a word. They trust you for everything you say because they have never seen lies in your mouth. And immediately they see lies in your mouth, they can't trust you again. You are gone and gone forever. So that is just their way of life. Now, so my Oga was trying to tell him, no. He said it was like this when you came, okay? Maybe it was the place you washed it before. No, this boy can't lie. Stop threatening him, okay? So he was trying to raise his voice. My Oga just carried his AK-47 from his boot. He started threatening him with gun, and he asked me to go inside the house. So I was like from inside watching the drama that want to play out. Do you know what the man did? I mean the man that came to wash car. What he did was just to carry food. He spoke Arab. Oh, I'm here. They are threatening me. Look, they spoiled my car. No, he said they spoiled my car and they want to kill me because I'm talking. That was the language he spoke. Before he dropped the phone, 2 minutes is too much. It's about a minute and like 80 seconds. Let me just say 80 seconds. About 10 vehicles landed there. I mean 10 vehicles. Everybody armed, fully armed. So the people that even came, they knew my Oga and he's the header. So they started talking and ironed the issue out. So that was where they now check it very well. They realized that the thing went out. So they asked the man where to buy it. They took him, they went to buy the new one. It was so expensive. They bought the parts and they fixed it back. They did everything, and my Oga said, don't mind them. That is the way they do. And the following day, again, the man still brought another motor. So the way of their life is that they don't keep something in mind. That day has passed and it has passed forever. I'm sharing this story not because of anything, but because of how to respond to distress calls. Nigerians must learn how to respond to distress calls. So maybe in my next video, I'll still talk about the strategy of making sure that there will be a model of communication. That if you ring this bell, if you do something, every community will be alert. And people should not misuse it. Because if it is bell, for example, if you ring bell, the whole community should know that there is an attack. If people continue to misuse it, ring the bell anyhow, nobody will understand, okay? Nobody will understand. And such a thing and many other things are the things I learned from Libya, okay? A country where there is no government, where people are their security. you can invade into any crime committed in that country. It's Libyans that committed it, okay? And there are so many Nigerians, Gambians, South Africans in Libya who are trapped in Libya, not people who are in transit, maybe going to cross the Mediterranean and so. Many people were trapped in that Libya. And a lot of guys they brought with trafficking. Some of them, they are doing prostitution and so on and so forth. Any place you see like that, it is a Libyan who allowed that to be, and he's benefiting from that. If not, they will not allow it. There is nothing they don't want that is happening in their country. That is the way Nigeria is supposed to be. Because now, there is no government, okay? You said that you argue with your keyboard or not. There is no government in Nigeria. So since there is no government in Nigeria, we should employ the Libya's model. Everybody, each community must turn to court. When I mean court, I don't mean secret court, an open court. I mean court like society. Each community must form a society where they practice model of defense. This is where we are going now. If you like, don't take what I'm saying serious, okay? This is where we are going now. People in the metropolitan area, in the urban area, they don't know. Most of them are hearing and see what is happening. But people from the villages must learn how. If you know how to shoot arrow, people know how to shoot gun. You people should gather and practice the mode of communication and defense. You will finish, even though it's Boko Haram, you will finish them. You will finish them. So we should not allow invaders into our territories, invaders into our community, and so on and so forth. So these are the things that we must employ. Very, very important. Very, very important. So there are so many things and so many ways. I'm not a security expert. I'm just saying based on my experience that I've lived in a country where there is no government and they survived. So Nigeria don't have government. If you are an APC man or a politician and you're upset with what I'm saying, it's none of my business. It's your cup of tea, it's your headache, it's not my headache. Nigeria don't have government. Because maybe you yourself don't know the meaning of government. Like I used to tell Nigerians that they don't know the meaning of citizenship. Because when you are a citizen of a country, you enjoy rights. Once you lose your right, you are no longer a citizen. So Nigerians have lost their citizenship in their country. And that is why I am encouraging everyone to seek for self-determination, to have your own country that will be able to protect you, that will be able to protect your family, that will be able to protect everything you can think about. They can protect your land. People are grabbing your land, destroying everything you have. They can protect your properties. People are burning your house. They can protect you yourself. Anyway, it is what it is. No matter what we say, it will not stop this agenda. No government in Nigeria. If you like, bring angel to Asorok. If I see some folks talking about, no, Nigeria should rise up, we need a good government, let us drive these people out of power, I say, see these morons. They don't know anything about what is going on in Nigeria. They don't know. When I started talking about this last year, last year I started talking about this because I have seen enough, I have experienced enough. I have a lot of documents. I've already passed through a lot of documents. I read them. I said, oh no, this is where this country is going. And I started telling people, not the ones we won under Buhari. I started telling people, this is the destination of this country. This is the destination of this country. If we did not stop all these things, this country is turning to zero. I listened to so many retired generals, retired head of intelligence agents. Everything I had in my thought is the same thing they saw. Their own is not out of experience and studying, okay? Their own is what they saw while in office. There is a great plan, a very, very great plan to make sure that Nigeria, they will rename the name of this country, okay? There is a very big plan to Islamize this country, a very big plan to Islamize Nigeria, and no one can stop it. Only thing that can stop it is if you're able to separate your country from this ongoing trend. So, few days back now, Tinubu left for France, okay? He left Nigeria for France, and ever since he left, he has been increasing onslaughts against the citizens by the Boko Haram, Fulani terrorists, and ISWAP, all these people. But my question is, I hope Tinubu is fine. I hope Tinubu is well. They said he went to a working visit. This is not a working visit, guys. If it is a working visit, Tinubu is supposed to be in Abuja now because of the war going on in Nigeria, because of the crisis going on in Nigeria. Now, how can you tell me that the president is fine, the president is well, is healthy, and his country is at war, people are being killed, up to 350 people has been lost since the day he traveled, and he is still in France, drinking tea, comfortable? How many of you have listened to Kasim Shettima since all these things started happening? Shettima is mute. Whether Shettima is even functioning, I don't know. Whether Shettima thinks that when he became vice president, that everything is going to be fine, I don't know. But now, it seems that they have sidelined him. I'm just trying to show concern, okay? This is not the normal news I used to do. Because for me, if Tinubu is well, if Tinubu is fine, I see no reason why the guy go, they France, people go, they die anyhow. Now, yesterday I saw people be writing about what is going on in France and so on and so forth. But my mind is still telling me that Tinubu don't care about insecurity because he told people that he can't fight insecurity. He was direct about that if he try to fight insecurity, that they are going to kill him. Some people will say, why would the president say that statement? Why would he say that? But still think of what the army head said. He said that even though they deploy the home military, it can't solve the problem of insecurity because there is a political underlying issue. Is that not what Tinubu said indirectly, that he can fight insecurity? Or is that the reason why he's staying in France, forgetting about what is going on in Nigeria? No statement, even from his aides. I just hope Tinubu is fine anyway. I'm just trying to show concern because so many things are going on in Nigeria. So many things are going on. You might not like what we say here, but take it from us. If you see anything we say here that is not true, spot it out. The tension in Nigeria is going to increase. From June, July, August, you will see what is going to be happening. People in the town, in the metropolis of different states, they don't care about these security challenges. You know why? They have not been touched. The insecurity have not spread to their area. But I tell you the truth. Something worse is coming. Something worse is coming. It's not our wish to say it, but because if we have, for example, 2 million terrorists in Nigeria, for the past 3 weeks, up to 1 million have trooped in. You know, I tell you all these things because I want you to always write it down. That from June, July, August, I'm not talking about next year, I'm talking about a few months to come. There will be, what you will see in Nigeria, oh, because these people are coming into Nigeria now, they are not coming to play games. They are not coming to do anything. They are coming to kill. They are coming to kill. And I will encourage Nigeria to start following Chad and Niger Republic media. They are now reporting what is going on in Nigeria. Because what is going on in the north, they don't want you to know. Sultan of Sokoto even come out to tell you that social media is a terrorist organization. They don't want you to know what is going on in the northern part of the country. The governor of Borno State, Zulu, said that the media is not focusing in the north. That everything happening in the north is underreported. And I agree with him. Everything going on in the north is not on the media. So, if almost 1 million terrorists trooping in Nigeria within 1 month, I'm talking about 1 million people, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted though. Because what is coming, save this video, June, July, August, within this period. Because from my own personal experience, anytime terrorists enter into the country, it will take them like 2-3 months before they start striking, before they start moving to any place they are going. And that is why I totally condemn the movement of people. They said they are hunters, moving from Kano, we shoot and run, come to the south. Even though you are moving for free, everybody should lay their day now. Stop the unwarranted movement, moving into people's forest. Because what happened after you must have moved into the forest? They will come down and give you AK-47. If these people call for war, I hope you people are ready. I hope you people are ready. Because what is coming, it could be termed as perilous days. Perilous days are coming in Nigeria. The persecution, the onslaught, genocide, the ethnic cleansing is going on. Sultan of Sokoto told you people that this issue of terrorists and blah 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 going on in Nigeria, that is not going to stop. That if it will stop at all, that is going to take like 2 decades. Like 20 years. In other words, they saw that from now to the next 20 years, maybe Nigeria must have been Islamized, or all these Fulanis who are not Nigerians coming into the country, maybe they must have, settled down and taken where they think or feel that it belongs to them. I'm saying all these things for record purposes. I want you to always write it down. Because I personally, I take record of everything I say. If you tell me, do you remember what you said? I will tell you the date, exact date I published the video. Even though I publish so many videos every day. So keep the records. Don't see. In my dialect, they say that Awe Kaka, Ringoro. Meaning that if they announce that there will be war by December, the cripple is not supposed to be a victim of that war. Because the cripple is for one by the announcement or declaration of forthcoming wars. So the cripple is expected to start moving before the war will commence. So people should be at alert. Try your best and leave the rest. Do what you can do. You can't kill yourself, but make sure that people did not kill you as well. Don't kill yourself, but make sure people did not kill you. Anyway, this is another reason why so many politicians are not interested in making Nigeria to work. Imagine Tinubu before telling you that you don't believe in one Nigeria, and he's now your president. Don't you see that you people are in trouble? Someone who don't believe in one Nigeria is now your president. See, the idea is in his brain. If I tell you that Tinubu knows Nigeria won't work, you say, keep quiet there, you talk rubbish. He knows Nigeria won't work. They know all these things more than you. They know all these things more than you. So, it is what it is. Let people use their tongue to calm their teeth. But I don't know why I'm just feeling that Tinubu is not fine.
Hey, what's in here? So the people when they give appointment for Abuja, say make them call Soro this week. They send a France. APC. Oku farapamo fe to masin. All this packaging, well, now they package my papa, I don't understand. So you are telling us now that we that have appointment in Abuja this week, we should go to France. So they don't open another APC presidency office for France. Baba go for medical. Baba no way. This is the problem that I have in this country. After I go say this girl no get home training, what is the lies for? The president is not feeling one. Somebody that is politically 73 years old, originally above 80. My own father, you are now packaging for the citizens that Baba has gone for meeting in France. Share a share sort of France in Abiru Robo. Who is that person that released that press statement? Instead of you people to tell the people the condition that Baba is so that they will be praying for the president. And don't badura for body Baba. Baba needs prayer. Who has the highest number of churches in the world? Nigeria. Awon afa Ganusi, àtàwọn tí on Ganusi, Nigeria. So why are you telling like that? Baba go France, he go review policy. John Tori or no. So say policy what the one review. John, he don't pay IMF loan. Nigeria is no longer part of the 10 countries that are owning. At least Baba don't run down. Give people such information. Let them know what the party has done and what the presidency has done too. Baba has gone to France to go and review. At whose cost? Is it person who sponsor Tinubu go France to go review? John Tolo, which policy una not review for here? The policy that the food they are sharing up is not reaching down. Now I want go review. The policy that local government share, all the money where they collect, they pocket them. Now you want go review. All the money where they give governors, they are not distributed equally. Channel that one I go review for France. And this government is deceiving the people, and you know that is what I don't like. My parents, I will backslide. But in the born again, me, because I want people to focus on the focus and work. But this lie that you are lying to the citizens, I don't like it. Stop disrespecting the voters. Except it is not their vote that counted. Stop disrespecting the voters. Why are you lying to people in the age of democracy? Baba is not feeling fine. Baba wants to go and see a doctor. Say they can repair all the hospital.
jẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ́ fún orílẹ̀-èdè mi ilẹ̀ Odùduwà tó ń ṣàn fún wàrà àti fún oyin, ilẹ̀ tó kún fún àwọn akọni ọgbọ́n ètò àti òye. Mo ṣe ìlérí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ológo ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀, ìtànṣán oòrùn láti la ayé já nílẹ̀ Áfíríkà, láti gbé ilẹ̀ Odùduwà lárugẹ. Mo pinnu láti fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan fún ìlọsíwájú ìran Yorùbá. Mo fọwọ́ sọ̀yà pé n kò ní dalẹ̀ tàbí ṣọ̀tẹ̀ sí ìṣọ̀kan àti ìtẹ̀síwájú orílẹ̀-èdè mi ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. Èmi yóò fi gbogbo ipá, ọkàn, iṣẹ́, ọgbọ́n àti ìṣe mi sin orílẹ̀-èdè mi ní òtítọ́ àti lódodo títí ọjọ́ ayé mi. Gbogbo ìyànjú àwọn akọni tó ti lọ kò ní já sófo láti ọwọ́ mi títí dé ìrandíran tí ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Mo ṣe ìlérí pé ẹ̀sìn tàbí ìṣèlú kò ní yà wá nílẹ̀ Odùduwà. Tó bá wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀, mo lè lo ọkàn ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó kù sára mi láti fi ṣègbè àti jàjàgbara fún orílẹ̀-èdè mi. Ilẹ̀ Odùduwà, ìran Yorùbá, èdè kan, àṣà kan àti ìṣe kan ló so wá pọ̀ láéláé lágbára Elédùwà.